One thing I find really interesting about it, it just stimulates movement. You know, when you got gloves on your hands, and I've been working with on the other side of things with seniors. You know, hand fitness for life, and doing these different exercises and working with the mental therapy walls. But at the end, you put the gloves on, and these ladies and men, or most of them like between 70 and 90 years old, and you put the gloves on, and they can't even walk, they're in a wheelchair, but they're not doing gloving in a sense like the glovers do it, but they are doing gloving. And what's the main thing about playing music? Not how good you are you happy? And they're smiling, and so I'm trying to make a push to kind of move gloving into a different area completely for seniors. And they are exercising their fingers, absolutely, blood flow, and also for children, elementary school, fine motor skills. There's so many studies done on what it does. You need fine motor skills. And kids, maybe they're lazy nowadays, they're just pushing the button, playing a game, but oh, this is cool. And so to bring it into education and children, I think it has so many benefits. So
it's like a fidget that's built in, you know.
Dig it. It's funny, like we were saying earlier, that numbers and space is geometry, and that's kind of what they're learning, right?
Absolutely.
They're learning about, it's actually geometry. And also there's music, because numbers and time. So if you learn to move in time, and you learn about how to use the space, and you know, you might not see, until I saw that Samsung commercial, you start to really see, oh, these are shapes that they're, oh shit, I got you now, it's numbers. And so it's not just random like gibberish.
Everything's intentional, like,
But it looks like, you know, to the
And
untrained eye, it's like jazz. It's like, they sound like they're tuning up. I hate jazz until you understand it. So if you don't like something, it's usually because it's not being done well, or you just don't understand it. Because there are some things, you know,
sometimes
like,
you actually need an
that's
explanation.
not good, man. I don't have to know anything to know that's not good. But you know, you can see, like when I first saw Greg doing his thing, I don't understand it, but I can tell that's good. I can tell there's talent. That's serious. I can't do it myself. And then see the next generation of cats coming up behind Greg. Interesting to see the handoff. So how do you think about this?
I feel it's exciting, because you know, when I started this, you know, I was just trying to develop an exercise program for musicians, and to see this morph into, like, kind of, a lot of kids say that, you know, they did take a lot from Finger Fitness because the videos were on YouTube, and this generation around 2010, like, oh, you got to go to, if you want to learn how to glove, check out Finger Fitness. And a lot of what these kids do, I can't really do it now. Maybe I could learn how to do it better, but they're just doing amazing things. And I tell them, I'm not really doing what you do. They said, but without when I started, a lot of what they do might not be here. I was an influence maybe.
Right.
But what McKinley has done, that's what's exciting, meeting these guys, kind of learning, you know, what they're doing now. It's like, whoa, especially the geometry in the 45 degrees angle, 90, and this is halftime coming around. It's like amazing. It really, really is amazing. And that's the whole idea, I think. It's fun to watch. It's a dance, it's an art form, but what it does for your mind, I think.
Has there been anyone that's attached to any kind of, like, you know, MRIs or anything? To kind of do a study?
No one's done anything quite to that extent on a study, which would be really interesting.
That's what I'm saying. If you're an educational PhD out there, or
there's plenty of guys who have, or scientists that are in the community.
I know a musician who happens to be a neurology expert. He does these kind of things. Experiments with
nobody has really validated it with studies. There's been a couple studies done on Finger Fitness, one done by Winston-Salem, that they felt, but it wasn't large studies. But we're at a crossroads where the less we move in society, we have, like you said, we always have our hands. And one of my favorite quotes, you know, is the hand is the most beautifully complex and powerful tool not invented by man. Walt Whitman. And it's just amazing to me. We've been talking about, why don't we try to improve the tool? And gloving is an art form dance, but it's also improving your hands. And I know it's good brain fertilizer, you know, especially for kids.
Yeah.